Jeremy, Jeremy, you can't resist talking about me, I'm starting to think that you're in love with me. And just know that I'm in love with you. Wow! Jeremy LaFefe, I think you're starting to get addicted to me. I can understand why. I'm a very sexy man. I even convert men from one side to the other, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, welcome back to Strong Man Personal Finance. You like my office design? I put up some koala bears and a flower on the wall. And it was a big freaking bear, but it's been there for a while. And I kind of like it. It's very calming and refreshing after a tough day of doing taxes. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term Boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. And I'm not a big fan of Jeremy LaFefe. Now, Jeremy, he's got a big old channel. He's so big and important. He knows so much about stocks, bro. Even though he can't do a discounted cash flow, which I taught myself. It wasn't hard, because, I actually know how to read financial statements. Or as LaFufu calls, the balance sheets. You go look at a financial report, and it's just 4 balance sheets, okay? It's not the income statement, balance sheet, statement of cash flows, a statement of changes in stockholders' equity. No! It's just 4 balance sheets. It's just 4 copies of the same thing. Anyway, Jeremy is a self-professed genius who outperforms hedge funds, as do I with my index funds. And apparently he's made my ETF, my beautiful, delicious ETF, the VT ETF, the Vanguard Total World Stock Market ETF, as a part of his daily presentations, where he talks ad nauseum about his same crappy stocks. So let's see what Jeremy has to say, because he said some funny things about some of his stocks. And then we're going to go compare VT to some of his stoinks. Let's go.
It goes up 10, 20% or whatever. And I'm like, seriously, I sold out. An update on the VT versus Jeremy small caps, between myself and my friend Belly here. It started on February.
Belly, oh felly, so Sally, so hairy, so delicious, so superstitious, so cockalicious. That's me, mother effer. Big old Jeremy's intimidated by strong man and my deliciousness. So, here's his little competition, okay? And he puts stars next to really crappily drawn stars, next to some amazing stoinks that have outperformed mine. Oh, mine, it's not a stock, it's an ETF. Because of short-term market volatility. This competition, in and of itself, is the dumbest thing I have ever freaking seen in my life. If you're a long-term investor, you don't make a freaking chart. A crappy Excel chart. I wonder how long he took to make this. Oh my god, VT, and compare day-to-day price fluctuations, okay? But this is a perfect example of 2 entirely different investing philosophies. Mine, which is to own the entire world, basically every publicly traded stock in the world at market cap weights, in the VT ETF, which is full of very profitable companies. You may recognize some of them. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook. Every freaking company you can think of is in VT. And you compare that to the trash that he has in his portfolio. Just look at these 2 portfolios. Which one do you think will most likely result in you actually achieving retirement? Gambling on trash, unprofitable, small cap growth stocks, or owning every company in the world and growing your wealth over time as the world becomes wealthier? But no. Look, Tattooed Chef has outperformed VT in 14 days? I'm wrong! I've been discredited. Let's hear him talk.
February 14th. So VT's having a tough time, obviously, down almost 4% as of...
Yeah, down 4%, man. I'm just getting annihilated here. I actually like when VT goes down, because I can buy more of it on the cheap. I want VT to go down 80%, 90%. I would scoop that deliciousness up. No. I don't care if it's down 3%. I don't care. Why would I care? I'm not selling it for 30, 40, 50 years. But whatever. I guess he's beating me, bro.
Right now, right? But I think it's really interesting. I think it's going to be an interesting thing to track over the next couple of years. So if we look here, there's certain stocks that are massively outperforming VT,
massively outperforming VT. See, VT, the total world stock market index, is down 4%. And Tattooed Trucker's Taint, which is highly volatile, is currently up 5%. And Corsair is up 8.3%. Yeah, I'm getting massively outcompeted, okay? In a 2-week time span. Can you not see the ridiculous of this, ladies and gentlemen? LaFoo-foo, you smell like poo-poo.
Tattoo Chef is one of those. Honest is one of those. And Corsair is one of those stocks that's, massively outperforming. But on the flip side, you have some stocks that are massive.
Now, when he says outperforming, he's saying in price action. Where I'm outperforming is in cash flows, okay? I own every company in the world. And I'm getting plenty of cash flow because I have partial ownership of every company in the world. A lot of which, many of which, especially the large caps, are profitable and have positive operating and free cash flow, okay? His stocks are money-bleeding, diluting garbage. You cannot compare VT to these stocks. You cannot say you're outperforming. The stock price may outperform, but the businesses that I own versus his, I am massively outperforming him. I'm a business owner. He's a freaking gambling clown, okay? And he's just illustrating this right now. I'm so embarrassed. Oh no, VT went down. What am I going to do? Buy more? No.
Underperforming VT as well, right? Which is a Planet, which is a smaller cap stock, right? You obviously have STC, which is a smaller cap stock, a much more risky play. Avant Brands, which is obviously, straight up penny stock, like it's 23 cents. And then Oatly, obviously, significantly underperforming VT as well. So I think it's interesting kind of looking at these from a context of, like what's outperforming, what's underperforming. And I think, if you looked at this, you would say the highest quality here is Tattooed Chef, Honest, and Corsair by
the highest quality stock. I don't know if he's comparing it to VT too, maybe just his stocks. The highest quality is Tattooed Trucker's Taint and Honest, both of which don't even make money. How is that quality? If your best stock is, well, in my opinion, is Corsair, at least it's slightly profitable. If your best, highest quality business is Corsair, you're going to be selling your butt down at the truck stop, okay? There's nothing else I can tell you, man. If you don't want to listen to me, whatever. This is ridiculous. But I love it. I love that he has a whole segment of his degenerate grift show dedicated to my deliciousness. Because people are going to see VT and be like, let me go check that out. And they might be like, oh, wow, maybe it's not a bad idea to own every stock in the world as the core of my portfolio instead of gambling on 5 to 7 trash, unprofitable, small cap growth stocks. I'm winning the war here, Jeremy, and you're helping me.
Small Direct Club, that's we call that one man, I don't want to call it a lottery ticket stock, but that's just one of those that has high risk, high reward there, where it's like it's either going to be bankrupt in a couple of years or that stock's going to be, an $8, $10, $12 stock, and it's going to be
Yeah, I can just buy any freaking trash, unprofitable stock that's been decimated and loses money hand over fist. And I can just say it's going to be either massive return or it's going to get me annihilated. I mean, any trash stock could do that. If a trash company suddenly became profitable or turned itself around, of course the stock price performance would increase. But you can't bank on something like that, okay? But at least he's admitting that Solid Direct Club's a total degenerate gamble. I would not touch that stock unless it's a very small part of your portfolio. I don't have any of it.
A crazy moneymaker. When it comes to Planet, I don't look at this one as a dangerous play, but at the end of the day, it's not on major indexes, so that kind of hurts the Planet in the short term here. So now I got some other things I want to cover in this video as well.
Oh, God. So let's go look at the VT ETF, okay? VT ETF. And let's see what's in it. Oh, no, it's down. I'm so stupid. Now, if we go look at VT, this is what you get. Okay, and if you own this for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, you're probably going to be okay. Emerging markets, Europe, Pacific, the Middle East, North America, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, Berkshire, Taiwan Semiconductor, Johnson & Johnson are the top 10 stocks, and they only comprise 15%. It is not heavily concentrated in any of those large cap growth stocks in the United States like a lot of indexes are, okay? Look at that. Your biggest holding is Apple. It's only 3.6%, all right? You compare that to having 20% of your portfolio in tattooed truckers team. I mean, holy freaking crap. Their last profit was negative 13.9%. You compare that to VT, it's just laughable. Come on. Big good businesses, complete and other gambling degenerate trash. Man, Jeremy, you're just a sad, sad individual. You keep buying your trash stocks and bragging because of short-term price fluctuations. It doesn't mean anything. It's all about owning underlying businesses. I own the world. Bunch of massively profitable businesses. He owns a bunch of freaking trash. Anyway, that's it. You can agree with me. You can agree with Jeremy LaFufu, but you better like, you better subscribe, you better tell your friends about me, and y'all have a wonderful, delicious, superstitious, cockalicious night. Choo!